Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today, we're diving into a story that has completely taken over Turkish entertainment headlines, a moment that melted hearts across the world. We're talking about Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel, and the unforgettable proposal that turned their long-kept love into a fairy tale come true. If you enjoy emotional celebrity stories like this one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep bringing you the most touching and surprising stories from the world of Turkish stars. And now, let's begin. The secret love that everyone suspected. For months, rumors had been swirling around the entertainment world. Whispers that Barış Baktaş, the charismatic star known for his dramatic roles and gentle demeanor, had found love in the talented and graceful actress Yağmur Yüksel. Both denied it, insisting they were just close friends. Yet, sharp-eyed fans noticed small hints, a shared glance during interviews, matching accessories, and identical backdrops in their social media posts. Still, neither confirmed anything. That's what made the sudden revelation so shocking. When news broke that Barış had not only been in a relationship with Yağmur but had also proposed to her in one of the most romantic ways imaginable, the internet exploded. The proposal that stopped time. It happened in Venice, the city of endless canals, whispering waters, and timeless love stories. Barış and Yağmur had taken a short trip there, supposedly for a commercial shoot. But what everyone thought was work turned out to be the beginning of a lifelong promise. As the evening sun dipped into the horizon, the couple boarded a private gondola. The soft notes of an Italian violin floated through the air as they glided past ancient bridges and candlelit terraces. According to eyewitnesses, the moment felt cinematic, as if the entire city held its breath. Then, under the shimmering stars reflected on the still water, Barış took Yağmur's hand. His voice trembled slightly as he said words no one will ever forget, "Every story I've ever acted in led me to this one, our story." He reached into his pocket and revealed a delicate ring, handcrafted by a Turkish designer, symbolizing two intertwining paths that meet in one endless loop. With the city lights dancing on the water around them, he asked the question every romantic dreams of hearing. Yağmur, overwhelmed with emotion, covered her mouth, tears in her eyes, and simply whispered, "Yes." A night that redefined romance. Witnesses on nearby gondolas began to applaud. The gondolier, realizing what had happened, smiled broadly and broke into song. For a brief moment, Venice turned into the stage of a real-life movie. Later that night, Barış and Yağmur shared a few photos from the magical moment, nothing extravagant, just a glimpse of their clasped hands, the sparkle of the ring, and a soft caption that read, "Forever begins here." Within minutes, the post was everywhere. Fans reposted, media outlets published breaking news, and hashtags like #BarışYağmur proposal trended for hours. It wasn't just another celebrity engagement, it was a story of pure emotion in an industry that often feels scripted. How the romance began. Though the proposal was a surprise, their love story had been quietly building for years. Barış and Yağmur first met during a reading session for a television series that never aired. Even back then, people noticed the energy between them, a spark that was undeniable. They stayed in touch, supported each other's projects, and gradually formed a deep friendship. Friends close to the couple say that Barış admired Yağmur's strength and humility, while she was drawn to his honesty and emotional depth. They began spending time together off-camera. Attending small art exhibitions, late-night dinners after long filming days, and quiet getaways far from paparazzi lenses. Slowly, that friendship blossomed into love. But because both valued privacy, they chose to protect it. As Barış once said in an interview, real feelings don't need an audience. The hidden preparations. What makes this story even more touching is how much thought Barış put into the proposal. According to close friends, he had been planning it for nearly 6 months. He wanted it to be unforgettable, but not flashy. Something timeless, elegant, and personal. He worked secretly with a jewelry designer in Istanbul to create a custom ring. Every detail was meaningful, the band engraved with the date they first met, and a small emerald, Yağmur's birthstone, hidden beneath the main diamond. He also contacted a local Venetian musician weeks in advance, asking him to play a particular song during the gondola ride, one that the couple had once listened to while filming late at night. Every element of the evening was a love letter written in silence. The world reacts. Once the story broke, social media went into overdrive. Fan pages dedicated to Barış and Yağmur filled with messages of congratulations, fan edits, and even emotional poems. Comment sections overflowed with joy and admiration. One fan wrote, "This isn't just a proposal, it's a reminder that true love still exists." Another said, "They are proof that some people are meant to find each other, no matter how long it takes." Celebrities also joined in. Several well-known actors and singers reposted the engagement photos with heartfelt messages. Directors who had worked with the couple praised their authenticity and kindness. Even media personalities, who usually chase controversy, admitted that this was one of the most beautiful celebrity stories of recent years. The morning after. The next morning, photos surfaced of Barış and Yağmur walking hand in hand through the narrow streets of Venice. There were no bodyguards, no publicists, just two people in love, sharing quiet laughter over coffee. Reporters who spotted them said they looked calm and content, taking their time to greet fans who approached them politely. It was clear that fame had not changed who they were at heart. When asked about the engagement by a local journalist, Barış simply smiled and said, "I'm grateful." She said, "Yes, that's all that matters." Symbolism and meaning. The imagery of the proposal, the gondola, the stars, the still water, felt almost too perfect. Yet, perhaps that's exactly what makes it powerful. In a world full of spectacle, Barış chose sincerity. Cultural commentators in Turkey noted that this kind of gesture reflects a return to real romance, where emotions matter more than extravagance. It wasn't a staged event for cameras, it was a deeply human moment shared between two souls. That's why it resonated so widely. People weren't just watching celebrities fall in love, they were reminded of the beauty of vulnerability, of taking a leap of faith in front of the whole world. Future plans and next steps. Since returning from Venice, the couple has reportedly begun planning a small, intimate wedding ceremony. Sources close to them suggest that they want it to be private, just family and a few friends, perhaps somewhere by the sea. Barış is currently filming a new project, while Yağmur has paused her upcoming series to spend more time focusing on personal projects and philanthropic work. Both have made it clear that they want to build their life together away from the constant spotlight. Still, fans hope they'll share at least glimpses of the journey, perhaps another heartfelt post, or even a short video documenting their love story. An inspiring love story. In a time when so many celebrity relationships come and go, the sincerity of Barış and Yağmur's connection stands out. It's not just about the grand gesture, it's about the respect, patience, and genuine care that built their bond over time. Barış's proposal wasn't a publicity stunt. It was an artist expressing his deepest truth, that love, when nurtured quietly, can grow into something extraordinary. And for Yağmur, who once said she values honesty over glamour, this proposal wasn't just romantic, it was a reflection of everything she stands for. Closing thoughts. So, what makes this story special? Maybe it's that it reminds us that behind every headline, there are two real people with real emotions. Maybe it's that, in the glittering chaos of fame, someone dared to choose love in its purest form. As the images of that night continue to circulate online, one thing is certain, the world won't forget it anytime soon. The canals of Venice have witnessed countless love stories over the centuries, but this one, the moment when Barış Baktaş knelt before Yağmur Yüksel under the stars, will forever remain among the most magical. Thank you so much for watching Turkish Spotlight Secrets. If this story touched your heart, make sure to subscribe for more moments like this one. And remember, real love doesn't need the perfect script, only the right person to share it with. See you in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.